Hello, welcome to the Kitchen Spy. My name is Kate and I'm back again with another food haul, again from Tesco, but their home delivery service is really good, so I don't really make any apologies for shopping at the same store all of the time. Anyway, I hope that you are safe and well and that you've been able to get whatever you need to feed your family this week. It's hard to believe, isn't it, that it's almost a year since, well, it is a year, I think, since this whole pandemic thing started. Little did we know in March last year that, 1 year on we'd still be in this situation. It's just mind-blowing, really. I mean, some good news about vaccines and things, so hopefully, we'll get back to some semblance of normality sometime soon. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and there's some shots of the end of Ceredigion, and let's have a look what we bought. Hello and welcome to another food haul. Tesco for a change. Yeah, I hope this isn't getting too boring for you, but there's just a quick look at everything, and then we'll just go through in a bit of detail at what I've bought and why. So I bought some this week some cod fillets, but I made an awful mistake and I've bought it with the skin on, and I just hate a fish with the skin on, so I'll have to obviously take the skin off, and they're very thin fillets, so I'm not really happy with that this week, but I think that is entirely my fault. I just chose the wrong things, but anyway, it'll work out. Then I've got an Irish beef sirloin steak, because there's a couple of nights this week I'm going to be eating on my own, and so I've ordered a steak. My husband's not all that on steak, so I've ordered this, and I'm going to do this, well, with something, I don't know, some kind of vegetables or whatever. Then some beef stir fry strips. We were going to have a stir fry, but the stir fry vegetables, which I'll come on to later, are dated only for tomorrow, and that's just not in my plans, so I'll have to think of something else. So this might end up going in the freezer. And then 4 packs of beef mince. This is the 20% fat mince, and this week I'm going to be doing cottage pie for the charity, so there's hundreds of potatoes as well. So yeah, 4 lots of that mince, which is incredibly good value as well, I think. Then 2 of our usual lacto-free milk and 2 of our usual coconut milk, which I have talked about before, but is really good on cereal and is a much better option if you're looking to save any calories. Then some chicken thigh fillets. These are skinless and boneless. Again, couldn't get free range, but this is, I'm trying to look at the, oh yeah, this is a kilo of them for only £5, which is really, really good value, I think. And I looked on the website on their thing, and these are barn reared chickens. So at the moment in the UK, and I think I talked about this last time, I think there's an avian flu outbreak, so they can't be free range, so I guess that's it. Although weirdly you can still get free range eggs, but I don't know, maybe they're easier to produce, I don't know. Then some more of this mature cheddar in the funky shaped block, and this is, it was really nice. Now I don't eat much cheese, so on the odd occasion I do eat it. Well, I eat it in meals, but I don't eat it like just random cheese. But I really liked this. It was a really lovely, tasty flavour. And then lard. Lard. Just the name of it makes me laugh. But anyway, the reason I bought this is we feed the birds a lot. As you know, I think I've put videos and things of the birds in our garden. And one of the feeders that we've got, and has always been useless in terms of the fact that the food just drops out of it, I've started to do something a bit different to it. And if I remember and I have the capability of it, I'll insert a photograph here. So this is like, it's like a cone, and what I do is I melt the lard and I mix it with a mixture of sultanas and bird seed, outdoor bird food, and porridge oats and nuts and things, and then I just squidge it all into this cone thing and then put it out as a feeder, and they absolutely love it. I mean, they just go mad for it. So yeah, the only thing is, if you've got a dog or a cat, you just have to be really careful if you put in sultanas out, because they're poisonous to both dogs and cats, I think. Certainly dogs. And then some bacon medallions. So I did that pan haggerty recipe and lots of people said how nice it looks. So I think I'm going to do that again this week, and I'll try and film that. So I bought these bacon medallions for that. Then some reduced fat mozzarella, because I had a ball in, but I used it for a pizza chicken recipe that I did last week. So I just want another one for the fridge. And then I know the same old turkey breast, but we've got quite a lot of sandwich meat left, so I've just ordered that this week, nothing else. And then some, as it happens, free olives because they sent them, and today's date is the 14th, and these are used by the 18th. So I mean, there is just no way we're going to get through all of those olives in 4 days. So I was going to send them back, so the man took them off the bill, but left them with me. So yeah, I'll use what I can, and what I can't, I'll perhaps I don't know, pop in the compost or something, or in the food bin, I don't know. Then our usual uber good quality, well, quality I'm not sure, but good, what's the word I'm looking for? Value is the word I'm looking for. Milk choc ices, and these are only £1 for 8. It's just incredible price. And then our usual Alpro desserts, some blueberries for cereals and things, and 2 lots of chilies this week, because there's a lot of chili going on in this house this week. And then some stir fry mix. Now this is up tomorrow, used by tomorrow, so I was sending that back, and the man said, do you want to keep it? So I said yes. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, whether I'll compost it or maybe I'll change meals around or something, I don't know. But anyway, stir fry mix. Then some brown onions. So I had to resort to a bag of brown onions this week because I needed to reduce the number of items in my trolley, and I've ordered this bag of brown onions, and actually the onions look really good, so I'm just going to do that again next week. But the last few times I ordered from Asda, the bagged onions were like really tiny, like little kind of pickled onions almost. A red onion for salads and all that shizzle. Some parsnips to roast, and I might have that with the steak when I do the steak, some parsnips and other roasted vegetables. Ooge loads of potatoes. So this is 3 bags of Maris Piper potatoes. I can't remember how big the bags are, maybe 2.5 kilos. So there's 3 of those, and that's for just general usage, but also the cottage pies that I'll be doing. Then some coriander. I'm going to be doing, I've been saying this for weeks, and for some reason I just haven't got around to doing it, but I'm doing a vegetarian chili this week, and I might film that because a few of you have asked for that as well. Then our usual Jaffa Satsumas, easy peelers. These are on special offer, I think, at the moment. Some lemons and some ginger down there as well. And then I'm going to be doing a chicken curry with the chicken thighs, at least some of the chicken thighs. So I'll use the ginger and some of the chilies in that curry. A lime, I can't remember whether I said that, but that's for salsa to go with the curry. Then some tomatoes and some peppers. I've still got quite a few peppers in the fridge, so I've just ordered 1 pack this week. And then I've got some tender stem broccoli tips. I did actually manage to get through 4 packs of broccoli last week, so that's okay. And a cucumber is hiding under there. Then some celery, again, that will be for the chili, and the leeks will probably go into the chili as well, and I might put some into the cottage pies too. Then I got some cans of shortcut spaghetti, and that is for the food bank. And tin spaghetti is one of the things that they ask for. So I just got 4 of those because they were on offer as well. And then some Doritos, just for on the sides of things, especially the veg chili. Then some popcorn, these sweet and salty popcorn, and they're only 63 calories a bag and are really tasty. Some chopped tomatoes. Now these are not the usual ones I have, but they hadn't got the usual ones, so they sent these. So I don't know whether they're going to be okay. They look a bit watery, but who knows? Who knows? And some nectarines, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, whether I'll just eat them as fruit. I'd find it hard to eat them as something else, wouldn't I? But or just eat them as a snack, or whether I'll cook them or something. Some Alpen, and then the cabbage I had last week. Remember the sprout cabbage I had? Well, I had a decent sized cabbage last week, but when I was preparing it, inside it was really horrible. There were all these kind of like black marks on it. That didn't look just like dirt. I mean, you expect to get dirt and things in vegetables, and you wash them off and everything's okay and jobs are good. But this, just the cabbage, it just had like almost like mouldy marks on it. So I just composted it in the end. So I was reluctant to get another cabbage, having had 2 bad experiences on the bounce with Savoy cabbage. I don't know whether we're coming to the end of the Savoy season or something, and that's why it's all a bit not so good at the moment. But anyway, so I got some sliced spring greens, which I like, and will hopefully satiate my cabbage desire this week. Can you have cabbage desire? Is that a thing? I do. So there you go. Then some tomato ketchup, because we were nearly out of this, so no added sugar and salt. And I bought this last time. I bought ketchup. Well, obviously last time I bought ketchup. Anyway, I bought it last time and it was fine. It was I couldn't really tell the difference, so I've got that again because every little bit helps, I suppose. Then some sweet corn. I actually wanted, in the cans coming away from the paper, or paper coming away from the can. I actually wanted the baby sweet corn, but they hadn't got any, but that'll go into the vegetarian chili. Now, you will have seen, if you watch my videos, that I got a velvetizer from Cheryl at What's for Tea as a gorgeous gift. And so I've been hot chocolating like a kind of dynamo ever since. And so I am going to try this Galaxy Light because I absolutely love Galaxy chocolate. And so I thought I'd try this one, which is the low fat. And with the velvetizer, because I normally make my hot chocolate, I just have the light ones like highlights or options or whatever, and I just make it with hot water. But with the velvetizer, I've been using skimmed milk. But I did try it in the velvetizer with just water and a low calorie one, and it was much nicer than that is normally, but nowhere near as nice as it was with milk. So anyway, I will try that and I'll let you know how that goes. Some more sensitive toothpaste. So I've got my dental appointment on Wednesday this week, and I didn't realise at the time, but my husband pointed out to me that my appointment is actually at 2:30. Oh, that's quite funny, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, I'm dreading that. I had to ring and fill in a huge questionnaire about my health and all sorts of things, and obviously the general COVID questions, but also like mega questions about everything else as well. So I'm all prepped for that now, so I know what I've got to do. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get all that resolved. Then some black peppercorns, because I bought, I use the disposable grinders normally, because I've not had much success in my past with grinders, but I treated myself to some new grinders, and forgive the noises here, because what I'm trying to do is get something out of the cupboard without making too much of a faff of it. But I bought these new grinders and they're really good. So I bought some more peppercorns to go into the grinder rather than just getting it on packet. Then some beef stock because I'm nearly out. I really like these Knorr stock pots, and they're gluten-free as well, which really helps. Well, you know, it's good. And then some extra long matches. These are really lovely for really lovely, really useful for lighting the fire because they are extra long, and also tea lights and things because we have a lot of tea lights and they're in holders, and then you don't kind of get burnt, but they are really long matches so that, yeah, they just feel safer. And then I've been after some of these for absolutely ages, which is some lens cleaners for my glasses. I'm constantly obsessively cleaning my glasses because just the tiniest like mark on them I can see, and it irritates me. So I've got some of these, and I thought these might be quite useful. And I think at the moment, because your glasses steam up when you've got a mask on as well, then these will be useful. Some paracetamol for our European paracetamol mountain that I'm building, and then a pack of hay fever relief tablets because because some Gaviscon double action. This is like ridiculously expensive. I think this is like £9 for 300ml. That's like, well, that's not even half a bottle of wine, is it? And it's £9. But anyway, I know it's for different purpose. Some tissues because we're nearly out, and then some extra virgin olive oil. And this was on a club card offer. I don't know how much, but it was reduced. A couple of bottles of wine. I've got a Pinot Grigio and a Malbec, and then the very low, ultra low alcoholic gin and tonics, which are really good for a midweek tipple if you want one. And then some Warburtons, my usual bread, which I really like. Some Tunnocks. I said last week that I had gone on to Kit Kats and a half, but I'm still eating Tunnocks. I'm just kind of moving between the two, like a snack rebel. And then this is some seeded loaf. This is not what I ordered. I ordered something last week, and they sent a substitute of something else, which was really nice, gluten-free bread. So I ordered that again this week, and they hadn't got that, so they sent this, and this looks even nicer, actually. So, yeah, I'll let you know how that gets on. Yeah, also expensive as usual. Chocolate and salted caramel rice cakes, snacks for my husband. Some garlic and coriander poppadoms, and these are really nice and also gluten-free because they're made with lentil flour. Then I needed some things for the utility room, so I've got some Comfort, which is my fabric conditioner of choice, and Persil. And I think I've said this before, my sister uses the same combination, and I like it because when I do my washing, then it reminds me of her and her house. Excuse me. Then some jumbo kitchen roll, which is really useful always, and then some Kit Kats. So there you go, that's everything that I bought this week, and yeah, some good meals there hopefully. And I am frantically looking for the bill so that I can tell you how much. £149.15. Now I have taken off there the because there were a couple of things I sent back because they sent subs that I didn't want. So I ordered my sweet fiery beetroot, and they sent me just plain boiled beetroot, which is hideous in my opinion. So I sent that back, and I ordered some light baby bells, and I sent those back. So I've taken those off, and I've also taken off the cost of the olives, which was £5 for 2 packs, and also the stir fry mix. So altogether that, and the delivery charge, because that's obviously not the food, I just choose to pay that to get it delivered. And so that was £149.15, and I think that's really, really good value considering the amount of stuff I've got there, and the fact that, you know, there's loads of things and loads of meals going to come out of that, including stuff, obviously the cottage pies and things for the charity. So yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm loving Tesco at the moment, although yeah, their Savoy cabbage game is not good. Anyway, so there you go. I'll put this away now. I will probably leave something on the end, but I'll talk to you about that as I do my voiceover for the final edit. So if you're leaving at this point, thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care and stay safe. And if you are staying on, here's a little bit of something. So this is Ceredigion, and these shots were taken last year, so I'm not breaking any COVID rules, but we got some really good news on Friday last week, which is that in Wales, if you live in Wales, you can go on holiday in Wales to self-contained self-catering accommodation from the 27th of March, which is next Saturday, a week on Saturday. So that is just so exciting. We'll be able to go back to our caravan and have a little bit of a change of scenery. And I appreciate that in England, and I'm not sure what's happening in Scotland, but in England, that particular rule isn't being changed until the 12th of April. So we feel very blessed and thankful that that is actually happening here in Wales. It's been a long old winter, really, you know, just locked down and not able to go anywhere. And I just cannot wait to get back to see the sea again and to hear it, and to just to walk on the beaches. Like, this is Newport Beach in Pembrokeshire, and I really have missed going to the beach and just the sound of the sea, and just it's so relaxing. And yeah, we just can't wait to go back. It's always a bit fraught with worry when you go back to your caravan, first of all, because, well, firstly, there's usually like loads of flies that have appeared over the winter, so there's a day of deep cleaning and things. But it will be just so lovely to have, like I say, a change of scenery, not just outside, because we are very blessed to live where we live anyway, and the scenery is wonderful, but actually just to sit in a different chair or watch a different television, sleep in a different bed, read books in a different environment, and cook in a different kitchen, all of those things which, you know, we take so much for granted, or we used to take so much for granted. I think this year, well, last year and this year so far, has kind of given us all a kind of jolly up, if you like, about how much our lives were blessed previously. So hopefully we'll learn something from this year, and that we will learn to be more grateful for the things and the freedoms that we have. Crikey, it's me getting all philosophical on a grocery haul. Whatever takes your fancy. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will be back on Friday with a recipe, and it's going to be vegetarian chili, so I hope you'll join me for that. It's a low calorie recipe, and last week I had a bit of a high calorie week, but at the moment I'm kind of maintaining on weight, so I can afford to have a few more calories. Anyway, thanks for watching. You stay safe, you take care, and you look after you and those that you love. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my little videos. It's so much appreciated. And like I say, when we get to 2,000, we will have some kind of food related giveaway. So I hope you'll stick around for that. And if you're not already subscribed, perhaps you could subscribe to the channel and click the notification button. And if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Anyway, you take care. Bye bye.